Handsome.
Hi, everyone. Got to hear the husband's voice. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll wait a few minutes for a few people to hop on and get this thing going. Oh, we get to hear all the dogs barking today. Show you the shop dog. She's decided she needs to be by me. This is Miss Millie. She's the shop dog. She's out here whenever I'm out here. Oh, hello, Sheila. Say hi to Millie. Okay, I'm going to put her behind me. Everybody hanging in there? Okay, well, I guess when I get started, first thing I want to do is thanks to everybody who was in the class. Hey, Della. At Hobby Lobby, it was a huge success. If any of you still need some help with finishing it up, let me know. The next class at Hobby Lobby is February 6th at 5:30 again. Hi, Chris. So if you want to sign up for that, the sample is down at Hobby Lobby on display. I used the one that's down there is in red. You can do them almost any color you want. Heather has been doing them in every color. She's got a couple of them finished. She's making a big quilt out of them, not just a little table runner. This is her yellow one. Oops. Everything's always backwards. Ooh, I like covering my face. All right. And here's the green one. Oops. Peekaboo. And then she's got a blue one. And she's working on her red one right now. So when that one comes up, I'll be able to show you that also. Class is 25, and you need the tiny twister ruler. You want to grab me one of those tiny ones off of the wall there? See it? Should be the lowest hanging one. Nope, the down. It says tiny twister on it. Pink.
Ding, ding.
I knew I forgot something when I sat down here to do this. Thank you, Taylor. This is the tiny twister. I'm giving you a deal. So if you buy it from me for the class, then it's $9.50 for it. And I know, Della, you don't like the complicated looking ones, but there's another pattern coming up for you. So if you need one of these rulers or you want to come to class, get in touch with me really soon. We discovered the max we can put in that classroom is about 10. I'd prefer to keep it at 8. And right now I have 6 already signed up for it. So we may be adding a second class for that one if needed. But for right now, it's scheduled for February 6th at 5:30 at Hobby Lobby. And hopefully we can either take on a second class or have just enough room in there. Watch for postings from the public library. I'm going to get in contact with them this week. They are looking for someone to teach some quilting classes down there also, and I am trying to figure out how to put that into my schedule. So that will be coming also. Long arm is down. Actually, long arm is gone. I had to ship it out to California. There's some wiring issues with it. They will have it Tuesday at the very latest. They told me once they have it, they have a 2-week turnaround. So God willing and the creek don't rise, that thing will be back here and I will be hammering out long arm quilts very, very fast. I really want to keep everything within 2 weeks, but I am taking them, I'm putting them in queue order, so you won't lose your spot if you want to drop them off early. Next thing coming up is Hobby Lobby next class is February 20th. We are going to do a very beginner class on paper piecing. And we're going to do either a heart or a heart themed or a St. Patrick's Day themed quilt. This is the St. Patrick's Day, oops, wrong way. There's the paper piecing on that one. There'll be 2 of these blocks. There's 1 of these blocks, oops. And then of course we got the old leprechaun hat. Basic, very, very beginning basic paper piecing. It's fun. It was a challenge for me to figure out how I could teach it to you guys and make it make sense, because that's my whole thing. There's should be no complications with things. It should be something that's really fast to do. The heart ones are a fan heart like this. Oops. Or a scrappy heart like this. Hi, Nancy. Either one of them, when you sign up for this class, let me know which one you want. We'll be putting these together to make like a little table runner for you, just to show you the paper piecing on the back that will follow when we're doing the sewing on this. So it literally is sewing on paper to put the quilt together, and that'll be the next one that is coming up on February 20th down at Hobby Lobby. If you like that, we can do bigger ones in the future. There are other quilt shops in the area right now that are doing a more complicated paper piecing project. Heart Blossom in Sand Creek is doing a 40 by 40, I believe, Quilt Works design being taught by Jody Madison. If you already know how to paper piece, that would be a great class to get into. It's really a cool pattern, but mine is just for beginners, or if you just want to have fun making one, even if you know how to do it. So when you register, make sure whether you tell me the heart one or the St. Patrick's Day one. I am ordering at a quarter rulers. The ones I'm ordering are pink. They're going to be $10.99 for this class. This is your best friend when it comes to paper piecing. And I will show you why in the class. And I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference. And when I was putting these together, it makes a huge difference to have this ruler. So again, they're going to be $10.99. They're going to be pink. And I am ordering them, so they should be here shortly, and you will want one of these for when you take the class. Okay. Trying to think what's next. March 5th is the next class at Hobby Lobby. It is going to be Split Decision by Purple Pineapple Studios. I already have everything cut out for it for my sample. I'll be putting it together this week. Hopefully I get it long-armed. I still haven't got the other one long-armed because the machine broke down. But this one, again, takes fat quarters to do it. So from today, January 26th, 2020, until February 29th, I'm going to have a special on fat quarters. Buy 5 at $2.75 each and get the 6th one free. This one takes 6 of the color, which purple or blue or whatever, and then 18 of the gray in fat quarters to do this one. And this one is 60 inches by 84 inches when finished without any borders. So again, a really nice twin size or lap quilt for people to have, or make it smaller and have it as a really cool wall hanging, because I like the modern lines in this one also. So again, you have to mention that you heard it on the Facebook Live to get the discount. or get the free fat quarters. So you buy 5 at $2.75 each and you get 1 free. Okay. Anybody got any questions or comments out there? Hopefully we have some fun here. There are more stuff in the planning stages. There is a cross quilt that we are trying to adjust the sizes down so it doesn't end up being this huge monstrosity. So it'll end up being a smaller wall hanging size for the heart, for the cross quilt. And I'm trying to do it in another color other than the purple and green that I did to begin with, because a lot of those colors aren't available anymore. So I'm working on that as soon as we get it shrunk down. Hopefully that one will be really cool. Actually, I'm wondering, Heather, do you want to go back there and see if you can find the heart one hanging? Well, I think it's back there. I had it out to show somebody the other day how big the original one was, because I don't want anybody to be really overwhelmed by it. It's a pretty simple pattern. It's just doing the math to get it a little bit smaller. I'm hoping it's going to end up being like 24 inches by 36 inches, something like that. Just a little bit harder to do than what we expected. And then we're also running a special until January 31st on 6 bolts of fabric that I'm going to show you shortly. They are $1 off per yard on each one of these. They're $7.50 a yard for these 6 bolts of fabric. Just kind of a special to get you to come see the shop and see what's out here, and maybe sit down and sew a little bit. If you need help with the class to finishing it up, or you need time for people to get some help, or you want me to long arm something, or you're wondering about a long arm, always feel free to come out here. This place, again, is meant to go a place for people to go to sit and sew without having the mess at your house, without having everything that you normally have to deal with. I'll put it all away. There's some machines here you can use. I don't think she's finding the cross quilt. I'm not. Okay. It's not by any chance laying there, is it? Underneath? Probably not. I don't know what I did with it. When I show something to somebody, then I always end up putting it someplace where it's not supposed to be. Imagine that. If you've ever been out here, you'll know that's my crazy brain in action. Okay, well, I'll have it on the next live. I'll find it, and we'll show you how big the original was. And we're going to start the bolts of fabric at $1 off per yard. But again, you got to tell me you've seen it on this Facebook Live so that I know. So
the number and
so the first one is 73, and it is this beautiful green. Wow, it looks a lot darker on the screen than it actually is. But this is by Benartex. And this one has the clovers on it and some vines. So it'd be a really cool one to use for the paper piecing if you didn't want to use scraps, which I use scraps on mine. So this one is 73. Just let me know how many yards you want or whatever. Again, it's going to be $7.50 a yard. Okay. And 19. And this one is Valentine's colored, kind of a black gray background with pink and red and white circles on it. It looks really dark on my screen. It's not that dark. So I'm not sure if it's coming across that way or not, but please take a peek at it and see. And if you have questions, just let me know.
It's actually looking pretty good on my end.
Okay, they're telling me it looks good on their screens. This is from Studio E Fabrics, and it's Hearts of Love. And again, $7.50 a yard, and it's 19. And then 88. And this one is, again, Hearts of Love. This one's gray with the 2 shaded heart in it, the gray background. And this one's also Hearts of Love from Studio E. And again, this is $7.50 a yard. It's actually really pretty. I used to have a light colored one of this also, and that one is all gone. Okay. And then we thought we'd throw in some winter stuff because technically we are still winter. So 36 is the Striped Snowflake. It's got reflective gold in it, and it's white, silver, black, and then reflective little gold shimmers in it. And this one is also Menartex. And this one is A Festive Season. And again, it's 36. Oop, 36. There we go. And $7.50 a yard. Oops, I'm sorry. And then there is 68. And this one is by Blank Studios. And it's a kind of a tanny cream, orange, yellowy color. Great for a blender if you're doing something. It's the Fusion Illusion line, which they no longer make. So this is going to be at $7.50 a yard also. And it is 68. And then finally, one more winter mess, if you want to call them that. 91. It was heavier than I expected. This one is a really light baby blue with bunnies and deer and polar bears and penguins and squirrels and everybody on here ice skating. It's really a cute pattern, would be great. Again, in any of our paper piecing things coming up, and or in just a really cute kids panel. You see there's a flaw right here, which we're going to cut off so that nobody gets that. But again, $7.50 a yard, and this one is by Studio E Fabrics. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Any comments that you're looking to see? It says there's still 6 people watching me. God help them.
Cut off the sale on Thursday morning.
Till 131, till January 31st on those 6 bolts. So that gives you till the end of the month to do it. So I see I got a couple likes and a couple hearts. Yay! Hopefully that we get through all this and we have a little bit of fun. Fabric behind me, there's layer cakes and other stuff. So there's a lot of things in the studio, and I'm adding things as we go. There are things that as I find something that I really, really like, I'm ordering it. If you were at the class on Thursday, you know I'm in love with the square ruler that I have from Block Lock Rulers. Nothing moves at all and under the fabric, and the ruler doesn't move. I will only order them on a prepay. They're not an inexpensive product, but it's something you'll never want to be without once you've used it. So if you're interested in that, come see me. If you've got any questions, come see me. If you just want to BS, come see me or give me a holler. I appreciate each and every one of you and all the fun that we have. And hopefully we will do more fun things in the future as we continue to go. So if anybody has anything else to say, hello, Melissa. Hi, Tammy. Della, I'm glad you think it's cute. Sheila, you love the 88. Is there any coordinating fabric? I'm trying to remember which one is 88 now. We're looking to see, is that the...
It's the hearts.
It's the hearts. The Hearts of Love, Sheila, the hearts and the circles are coordinating with each other. There was a lighter color. I might have a fat quarter or 2 left of the lighter color of the hearts. But it's such a nice color that it blends with so many other reds and pinks. Please come out and take a look at it and bring whatever pinks you have. And then we'll be able to put them together. It's just a really nice thing. And Chris, I cannot wait to see you on Wednesday with your Sizzix. Chris and I are working on a little project. We're going to do some cutting of some Easter stuff out so we can have a little class on how to use Charlotte's Web applique thread, which is actually a glue thread so you don't have the big thickness of a steam seam. I'm in love with it. I think it's the best thing for a raw edge applique pattern and makes it really simple. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, and I think I'm going to get off of here because I'm rambling now. But remember, February 6th is the Twister class. February 20th is going to be our beginning paper piecing class. Both require a special ruler that you can get from me, or if you have it already, that's awesome. And then we'll be making a bigger quilt come up on the following one, and watch on these Facebook Lives because we're going to talk about okay, Sheila, if you want to send me a message on your address and stuff, I will gladly get it together and see what I have and ship it over to you. That would be awesome. But if you have any other questions, guys, send me a message, call me, 715-790-2282. If I don't answer it, leave a message. I don't like to answer my phone if I have somebody else here in the studio. I just think that each one of you should have your individual attention. And that's how I try to keep it. So I am going to let you guys go. Go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hopefully, I think everybody's going to be healthy enough that we might be able to do another live on Tuesday. I still have one person who is not feeling well, and my heart goes out to her because I really want to see her, and I know she's not feeling well. So thanks, guys. Signing off, having fun. Sheila, looking forward to seeing the message from you with your address, and we will get it ready for you. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Okay, you want to end it? Yes.